In an asymmetrical horror game, playing a survivor typically implies a specific set of behaviors. You survive by relying on others. The gameplay loop encourages you to heal your teammates, solve cooperative puzzles, and even take a hit so someone else can escape. Player 333, Lee Myung-gi, suit Myung-gi was MG Coin. As a charismatic cryptocurrency influencer, he spent his days convincing thousands of followers that he held the key to their financial future. When the Dalmatian token plummeted, it exposed a massive scam. The crash wiped out his followers' life savings and left Myung-gi with a staggering 1.8 billion won debt. Loan sharks began hunting him, and he soon found himself completely estranged from his pregnant girlfriend, Kim Jun-hee. Long before entering a physical death game, Myung-gi was already a predator who used the trust of his allies as a resource to be spent. His first perk, Teamwork Double Strike, appears helpful from afar. When Myung-gi heals a survivor, both receive a 5% haste status effect, but this boost is conditional. If players separate by more than 12 meters, the connection snaps and the speed advantage vanishes. The mechanic mirrors his history as a crypto influencer. His version of cooperation is entirely dependent on keeping others within his immediate sphere of influence. He heals others to keep them within reach, using their presence to increase his own movement speed and repair efficiency. For Myung-gi, this isn't a partnership. It is a form of asset management that lasts only as long as the other person remains useful. When Myung-gi was handed a card stamped with 3 geometric shapes, he saw an opportunity to clear his debts. He entered the 37th Squid Game as player 333, expecting a simple path to a fresh start. He soon realized he was competing against the very people he had ruined financially. Survival in the arena meant he would have to abandon any remaining sense of morality. His perk, Calculated Investment, gamifies ruthlessness. Each time a teammate is downed nearby, Myung-gi gains a token, increasing his repair speed. In the Squid Game, he actively eliminated others to boost the prize pot. Every fallen ally provides a data point, making him more efficient. The transition from a financial predator to a physical one was complete. For Myung-gi, and the misfortune of others is a currency. A teammate on a hook is simply a catalyst for his own progress. During the final Sky Squid Game, Myung-gi reached a breaking point. Following the death of Jun-hee, his guilt and grief transformed into a state of total, unshakable paranoia. Friend or foe triggers when the killer picks up a teammate. It reveals auras of every survivor on the map, letting him track their hiding spots. Simultaneously, it hides his own scratch marks and blood. He gains total invisibility while others are exposed. This paranoid mechanic reflects his final choice in the games, threatening the life of his own newborn child to secure the prize money during his struggle with Sung Gi-hun. The ultimate irony of his design is that a man who built his life by demanding the trust of others is at his most effective when he is hiding from them in the shadows. His final play failed. Myung-gi lost his grip on Gi-hun's sleeve and began plummeting toward the concrete below. Before impact, the air turned freezing. A thick, black fog swallowed him mid-fall, pulling him into a different kind of darkness. He didn't land in the courtyard. He hit the damp, rotting earth of the entity's realm. He escaped his financial debts, but he simply traded one death game for another. In this new realm, money is useless. However, the logic of the Squid Game remains. Survival is achieved through the exploitation of others. The design of these 3 perks creates a specific incentive. To win a match as Myung-gi, the player must adopt his opportunistic and sociopathic traits. This is the core of the character's design. To survive as Lee Myung-gi, the player must choose to become the kind of monster that resulted in his death in the first place.